are the best kept secrets. We don't know what I just said. Joan Van Ark, do you think about the Broadway star, or do you think about
the thing about Dallas and Knots Landing? You don't realize how deep she is and how much she's involved in the other stuff.
Yeah, and she's got what a wonderful life. Her daughter's a hit, and she's still married to John. I mean, God bless her. It was so exciting.
We had Donna
her.
Mills on this show a while back, and she's still reunited with Donna Mills in this webisode she's doing, Pretty the Series. And
Donna Mills, she's from Senn High School in Chicago.
Okay, now we lost
Jeffrey. We lost Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, if you're out there, give us a call back because we're going to go right back to you here. So we're going to go to Mary Ann in Wisconsin. 800-336-2225 is the call-in number. 800-336-2225. Mary Ann, you're on with Robert Conrad on CRN.
Hey, Mary Ann.
Hi, Mike. Hi, Bob.
Hi, Marianne. I just want to apologize for a minute to Jeffrey. This guy waited longer than anybody
First-time
ever.
Caller too.
And it's a shame that he just got caught in the cracks, so to speak.
Hopefully, he'll call the Larry Manetti show.
Well, I'm sure he'll do that. Marianne, what's up, Marianne?
Well, hopefully, Jeffrey will get a chance to call back here.
Yeah.
I wanted to just comment about Joan Van Ark here. At some point in my life, some years ago, I had read that she had done Shakespeare, and I thought Shakespeare was a pretty big leap from Knots Landing. So she's a very talented lady, to do all that.
Yeah, well, that's the thing that I really appreciate that you admire about her, because it's one of the best kept secrets. I mean, Shakespeare to Knots Landing. Hello, what is that all about?
That's about a gifted artist, I think.
I would say so. All right, what's up? I'm going to get into some of these emails, and I want to talk to you always. What's up, kid?
Well, I wanted to ask if Tom LaPaca could come to the phone, but I don't think...
Tom LaPaca is still alive, and you know what? I heard that he was seen just recently surfing in Hawaii.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great.
How old is Tom now? Tom is one of the great surfers and has stayed in great shape.
Yeah, Tom is great. Yeah, Tom is.
Well, have him call me sometime, would you?
You want Tom to call you?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I can arrange that, because now he's sort of fallen into a kind of Hawaiian style, if you know what I mean.
What do you mean by that? We don't know what you mean. What do you mean by that?
Hey, brother, what you're saying?
Has he gone kind of into seclusion or something?
No. I think, Marianne, listen carefully. This is the kind of Hawaiian style.
No, Marianne, he talked to you and say, "What's up?" Don Ho. I love Don Ho. Don Ho be great. Huh?
And you complain about my impressions.
I don't know what's going on here. I'm lost.
We're having fun with you.
Yeah,
we're doing terrible impersonations of Hawaiian, street talk.
Oh, well, I barely get dog talk.
No, I know Tom LaPaca. Don't share this with anybody, and then let's move on.
Please keep it a
he
secret.
Is living in the guest quarters that Connie Stevens built.
Oh, really? Oh, please don't tell anybody.
I'll definitely keep that to myself.
All right, now if you have a question, bring it up.
Wow, I wanted
to ask you, maybe sometimes you could bring Bill Maher on. I've heard that you liked him.
Who?
Bill Maher.
Bill Maher?
Bill Maher.
Maher, is that how you say it?
Yeah, Bill Maher, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we love him.
Yeah, what about him?
Well, I just, hope maybe some of you could bring him on the show.
What are you being, a wise guy now? I mean, I've always enjoyed you. You've always been charming. Now all of a sudden you want me to fix you up with Tom LaPaca, who's in his 70s. Okay, the guy is in his 70s. That's one thing.
That's just terrible.
It's terrible. And then aside from...
I guess Tom LaPaca doesn't want to know how old I am.
Well, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. Viagra, he could care less.
Well, I'm getting an article published in an Alaska newspaper, and I won't give you the details on that right now, but my picture is supposed to be with that article, so when that happens, I'll make sure you get a copy of it.
All right,
He'll pass it to Tom. He'll pass it along.
Now that you've shared and are co-hosting the show, do you have a question?
I don't know. I guess I've talked my time away here because I really want to let the next person. I kind of wanted to, I guess. This is going to come out wrong if I say, but I wanted to play with you with Tom LaPaca.
Well, you did. Now it's time to move on because you have used up your time and everybody else's.
Well, I'm ashamed of myself.
Oh, please.
Oh, please. We don't want that cheap sympathy. Come on. All right, call next week. Stay in touch, will you?
Love you, Marianne. Thanks for the call.
All right, Marianne.
800-336-2225 is our call-in number. We do the show live on Thursdays, 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 Eastern, 2 hours. Call in 800-336-2225. And if you're listening on the weekends, email us, rconrad@crni.net. That's rconrad@crni, Conrad Radio Network Interactive.net.
Yes. Now, so did we lose Marianne?
Hey, Marianne's gone, yes.
No. She's with Tom LaPaca.
I'm sorry.
I thought
Tom.
You that.
I can't believe you told everybody Tom LaPaca was over at Connie Stevens' place. I know.
Well, there are some things that you can't read in the National Choir.
And she's out of town. Connie is now too. There you go. So Tom.
Always. She might be back. What a wonderful interview with Dick Cavett. He'd be great to have on again. And I've always enjoyed the interviews with people. He'd ask very interesting questions. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I enjoyed having him on.
Cavett was good, and you were excellent with him. You two brought out the best in each other. I thought that was a very good show.
I wanted to talk a little bit more about him, but he didn't do that. He went.
Did. He was like you guys were interviewing each other. It was fun.
Is that what we were doing?
It was good. It was good.
Okay, so now here's a very difficult inquiry, but I'm glad that we've got Ernie waiting, and we're not doing the phoners for the time being. Which, if you want to call. You probably have a 5 or 8 minute
window. Get on those lines.
And if you want to call now, because if you don't, you won't, because it's almost no more phone calls. So I was writing to ask you your sleeve gun, how it worked in the Wild Wild West. How it worked? Did you press the button and it came out of my sleeve? Yeah, that's all. It was rigged, so you just hit this button, then it came out. And then the other question was, are you familiar with Mark's Toys Sam Cobra action figure made during the 70s and how much the outfit looks like the Wild Wild West? No, I frankly haven't paid any attention to Mark's Toys or Sam Cobra's
You don't look at
wardrobe.
Toys. Yeah,
no, I don't look at guys' clothing.
I'm not a big fan of guys' clothing either.
Okay.
Although that's a nice shirt you're wearing today.
Well, but I heard the pants were a little too tight, so we don't have Ernie yet. Do we have Ernie already?
Coming back with Ernie right after this.
Are we?
Yeah.
Ernie's I'd love to get him early.
He's coming in early.
Okay, because there's a couple reasons we need to get him in early. I enjoyed the movie you did with Sean Connery, Wrong is Right. What was it like to work with Connery in the movie?
Yeah, good question. What was that like?
Yeah, and we can talk about that.
Will we come back, can we?
Your friend from Facebook, John. Okay, John, listen, we'll do Ernie, John, and then we'll talk about Sean Connery.
Don't forget to get Robert Conrad, the real Robert Conrad, on Facebook. Check it out on Facebook as well as
you can get
CRNTalk.com.
Facebook.